Welcome to AGORACOM, the Small Cap Epicenter, and AGORACOM TV, a daily, fast-paced, edgy show that brings you the best press releases out of the small cap world every morning at the open, so you can hopefully profit from them and maybe even find your next great small cap investment. Now, it's Monday, March the 3rd, and as you can see, we're not filming from the office. In fact, if you look behind me, we're at the PDAC conference in Toronto. This is the world's largest mining conference. We're talking about 18,000 attendees, more than 400 companies, all under one roof. And if you take a look at right over there, that's the AGORACOM booth, jam-packed. It's been like this all day long. Why is this happening right now? The big news this morning, gold hit $989.50. That's the highest it's ever been. Silver also cracked $20 today. Hasn't done that since 1980. Why is this happening? As always, the U.S. Federal Reserve is coming to the rescue. If you've been reading my blog, you know we've been calling for checkmate on the U.S. economy since last summer. And here we are, the possibility of gold actually cracking through $1,000 at the PDAC conference. How bad is this looking in the U.S.? Take a look at this. The interest rate futures right now are showing a 74% likelihood that the U.S. Fed is going to cut rates by 75 basis points at 0.75% between now and March 18th, down to 2.25%. Last week, that's compared to a chance last week of zero chance of that happening last week. This week, 74% chance likelihood. That would take federal funds rate down to 2.25%. The U.S. dollar right now is trading at the lowest it's ever been against a weighted average of 6 major currencies. Big news out of there. I got a quote here that sums it all up from Matt Zeman. He's a metals trader at LaSalle Futures Group. Listen to what he says here. Everyone has basically thrown in the towel on the greenback. Gold is knocking on the $1,000 door. So let's go to some headlines that came out of the space today. Golden Tag Resources. Got to make a disclaimer here. This isn't a AGORACOM client. Golden Tag Resources, trading on the venture under GOG, was halted this morning at the open, pending news. So take a look at GOG throughout the day and see what kind of news they put out, but they were halted. A little further down, Rockcliff Resources trades on the venture exchange under RCR. They announced that they hit VMS high grade at their rail property in central Manitoba. Take a look at some of these numbers. 5.1 meters grading, 4.3% copper, 2.68% zinc, 0.61 grams per ton of gold. That also includes 3.1 meters grading, 6.2% copper, just over 4% zinc, and 0.72 grams per ton of gold. Obviously, the copper values are the big story here. Copper's trading at an all-time high at $3.85 per pound. The company closed yesterday at 69 cents, 52-week low and high, $31 and $1.23. Next up, Citic Mineral trades on the venture, on the big board, under ICI. What are they reporting there? Let me scroll for a second. We're doing this on the fly. They're reporting that gold mineralization was found in 25 of 27 new drill holes. These results include 12 meters averaging 7.4 grams per ton contained gold. The trenching leads to new areas of discovery of gold mineralization. Several strongly mineralized sections discovered at surface, including 31 meters averaging 8.34 grams per ton. This is their 7th and final set of drill holes from 2007 program. This is on the Dashang Gold Project in China. Let me give you some of the numbers here. Drill hole 316 intersected multiple mineralized zones, including 12 meters. That was the number we gave you, 7.39 grams per ton, and 20 meters grading 2.58 grams per ton. Lot of drill results here. Go take a look at all of them. That's a summary for you. They closed yesterday at $2.04. That's just off their 52-week high of $2.50. Next up, Excellon Resources trades also on the big board under EXN on the Toronto Stock Exchange. They announced that they more than doubled their plateaus of mineral resource to 417,000 tons of high grade. This is an indicated mineral resource on the project in Mexico. It's a 120% increase. Here are the numbers. Listen to this. 1,060 grams per ton of silver, 9.31% lead, 9.79% zinc. This the inferred mineral resource also increased 9-fold from 8,200 to 73,000 tons. Big numbers there. A quick quote from the company. We've shipped over 78,000 tons of ore since our 2006 resource estimate, and now they're bumping that up. They closed yesterday at $1.77. That's just off their peak of $1.98, but good news out of the company there. And switching away from resources just for 1 second, we're going to go to BSM Wireless that trades on the venture on the stock symbol GPS. They're trading at 7.5 cents yesterday. Good news out of them. They are an AGORACOM client, but the news stands on its own 2 feet. First quarter revenue, $2.08 million. That's up 48%. Gross profit also increased to $992,000 from $735,000 for the same quarter last year. Now, net loss did increase to just over $1 million from a net loss of $368,000 last year. However, of that 600 and change in increased losses, 513,000 of that was an increase in one-time legal fees. Don't expect to see that next year. That's a wrap for the day. As always, if you're watching this on Globe Investor right now and you want to get more great information with any of these companies that are here at the PDAC, we've got the best headlines from the show on Globe Investor. Take a look, and as always, don't forget about the AGORACOM marketplace. Over 85 of our clients now listed by industry and exchange, so you can find the one with great descriptions best suited for your portfolio. That's a wrap. We're going to be on the floor again tomorrow. Join us then. Until then, watch gold. The big question today, will gold break through $1,000 while everybody in the world is here at PDAC? We'll be reporting again tomorrow. See you then.